Today is the day I start fulfilling one of my biggest dreams. I am finally going on an adventure. Born in the north of Portugal, in a small town called Nogueira do Cravo, growing up among humble farmers and shoemakers alike, I was never taught nor incentivized to seek new things, realities, and possibilities. In fact, ever since I know myself, I was always scared of the unknown, the big cities and the outside world.
I would like to come out of the womb. Something in me feels like all of me, and we dance all alone. Come on in, open my heart.
I always fought against this because this fear also spurred the spark of curiosity, that looming question of what is out there worth seeking, knowing, and feeling. I was maybe 17 or 18 years old when I started thinking about going on an adventure, exploring the world and getting to know myself in the process. I've had my fair share of it throughout the years, but never really felt completely free. I always used to go on small road trips here and there. I have visited the four corners of this country a couple of times. Yet, I always longed for more. It's like a drug when you see so many awesome things and have so many awesome experiences, and you wake up every day wanting what's next. I came up with the idea of traveling and living on the road before it became cool, but I was young, with no job and no significant talent. My time was not then, but it is now. That's right, we bought a van and I couldn't be happier nor more scared at the same time. We started working on it right away, removing everything that was inside the cargo space to check what was underneath. The thing with older vans is that rust becomes a thing over time if not dealt with properly. So I spent a whole lot of time sanding rusty spots and preparing everything for a repaint, to protect everything as much as I could. Days become weeks, and the progress was slow. It was hard to feel motivated at times. All of this happened while we attended the fields as well. A lot to do at this time of the year. Plant, harvest, weed, water. The land never rests. Can't say the same thing about Joanna though. We got back to work and we spray painted everything, but the floor was the most important part. So we used a bit of white gravel paint before the acrylic to give it a little bit more resistance. After a lot of research and questions and uncertain decisions, we started laying out the floor. Insulation, wood and vinyl. Again, the process had its ups and downs, moments of despair and moments of fulfillment in the end. Overall, I would say the end result is pretty decent. There is still a couple things to do, obviously, regarding insulation on the walls and such, but we will leave that till summer and focus on enjoying a bit of our newfound way of living and peace. Spring was around the corner, bringing blossoming beauty and thoughts with it. It was time. The road was calling. I went through a couple of different phases back and forth during these 2 or 3 months we had the van. Moments of doubt and moments of pure joy. Times where I questioned every decision, even the one of making these kinds of videos. I often struggle with the feeling that what I do is not good enough. That doubt paralyzes me sometimes, leading me to postpone things and come up with a million excuses as to why I'm not doing what I should be doing. And I feel like being open about this struggle and doubt because what I realize is that doubt does not define me. What does is the ability to overcome it, to fight it and win, go out there and do whatever it is I want to do. Maybe what I do now is indeed not good enough, but will allow me to get there. I want to go out there, explore, in a way that suits me. I always loved the idea of moving around, living wherever I want, parking next to a beautiful location in the evening, and waking up to an amazing setting in the morning. I enjoy traveling and documenting it, and I want to do it in a special way, in my way. So when do I start? Right now. Where do I go? I purposefully do not know.
Welcome to Aimless.